from the area of Westminster out to Costa Mesa like we used to do. And it is not raining, so they say it's not going to rain for the rest of the day or the rest of the night. So we're hoping so. You know, if my phone goes wrong in that situation, I'm going to be somewhat upset because I'm on the bike. And riding out there in the rain is not a fun thing for me or anybody else, I don't think so. But anyways, we hope we make our destination safely. We don't get no accidents, no mishaps, no tragedies, nothing causes us to make accidents or tragedies or any more rain going on. And whoever's out there sick in the kingdom, we hope you get well soon. For whoever's well in the kingdom, we hope you get well soon. And also, we hope we make it to our destination safely. We don't get no accidents, no mishaps, no tragedies, nothing causes us to get in any of those tragedies, mishaps, or accidents, or anybody trying to cut me off even. Everybody has to watch where they're going when we say let me through. I do appreciate all you coming back to the stream. If you're coming back to the stream and you're a recent watcher, you know what to do. Smack me that thumbs up. Hit me a subscribe. Leave me comments down below about whatever you guys want to chat about. Flop that arrow and shoot your friends and ring that bell. This is all raw footage here for all you YouTube people, YouTube makers, YouTube workers, whatever. This is all raw footage. Okay, see if we can do this. Oh, dude. And the like later years, they want us to practice how to go around these cones right here. Oh, we gotta flip you guys around. So like, yeah, those cones right there that you see ahead of us, they want us to learn how to go around them on electric bikes and do other things on electric bikes. That's a later on in the future. I heard about that. Later on in the future, whoever owns the e-bike just has to go down to DMV and show them that you know how to ride the course on an e-bike, and then boom, they give you some kind of paper and you're definitely an e-bike rider. I mean, that's cool, and I can see a lot of people that are older doing it, but a lot of these younger people, I don't see a lot of younger people actually really wanting to go down to the DMV and do that. They have to be a certain age, like I think it's like starting from the age of when you can get your license too. I was reading about that. So like you're 16 or 15, you can get your license, I heard. And so for like e-bikes, the same exact way. Get your license at 15 or 16, and then 18 and up, so on. But you just have to go down and do the course, make sure you pass the course, and then they'll hand you like a little paper or something like that. And you'll get like I guess like a, I don't know, class 2 or whatever for a scooter is. I don't know. A long time ago, I had my Vespa, and I had an annual like license to ride the scooter and like that. Society really didn't keep it on me that much, and I really didn't need it that much either, because like when I got pulled over, they were just like, okay, it's a scooter, whatever, you know, as long as they were 100 over the 55cc area or the 50 area. That's just kind of weird, because like some places they were saying 55 out here in Orange County, and some places they were saying 50 cc's. When inside the book it says 50 cc's. So I don't know if the police officers that were saying 55 were just like saying that, or they were actually going by what the rule book says on that situation. For being under 50 cc's, 49 point whatever was cool, I guess, but they said you had to be right under it. So I had my 50cc already. I have learned how to ride bikes, motorcycles on a 70, and then gradually went down and then came back up. So But when I gradually came back up is when I lost my last bike scooter. And that was at 150 cc's. It's almost like a motorcycle area. Actually, they all are still motorcycles. It says right there on the tag, they're all considered as a motorcycle because they're shaped like a motorcycle, and they say motor vehicle and motorcycle is there. So they're all considered a motorcycle. You can't consider them as anything else because they get made by a motorcycle factory, which is the funniest thing ever. And people just say, oh, it's a scooter. Yeah, but it's still a motorcycle, bro, because it gets made by a motorcycle factory and it gets made by a motorcycle company. And then when you take it to get it fixed, you have to go down to either a motorcycle shop that will work on them or go down to a scooter shop that will work on them. And it all depends on that situation. Wow, ground's a little bit slippery. So I don't know how much longer for that system's gonna pop up on everybody when you be whatever age I become when that does. But I don't know even if I am gonna be able to ride it that much by the time that law comes up to where you have to have a license to go ahead and ride your e-bike. You don't need a license right nowadays because they say inside the DMV book, if the bike has pedals and they're movable and the bike is movable when you are pedaling, you don't need a license. It's considered as a bicycle. So, all right. So it has been raining for a couple of days, and they say we get no rain today and no rain tomorrow. Let's hope so that it stays with no rain today all the way through up until I get off, and then all the way back. And then the same thing for tomorrow, which is Wednesday. And then I'm hoping to go into Thursday. They say that the rain is going to come back, so there may not be a stream on Thursday. Look at that big old thing. What is that? Service company for the lights, cranes. I don't know. It's crazy. Here we are in Beach Boulevard. My favorite street to always go down because it is pretty quick to get down there, and it doesn't seem like there's that much traffic at all the time. If we could go down here, get out here. The bumps got me on that one. But we'll definitely see the situation. At least I'm back on the bike and I am saving money today. Boy, was it hectic. I became very fortunate on a couple of the days that actually to get back home. And one day I was not so fortunate. So like 3 days of rain pretty much hurt my pocket for money wise. And just traveling down there and back on the bus. I mean, that's okay in the morning. Nighttime, for me to get back over here to like the Westminster area or like where I stay at, it's pretty hard. Unless I want to be home at like 2 o'clock in the morning or like 3 o'clock in the morning. Ugh. I really don't want to be home at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So I got to where I had to do a lift one day, and I got to where I had to do absolutely nothing. Some friends of mine just said, "Hey, I'll give you a ride." I was like, dude, that's so cool. It's awesome to have friends like that actually just like say they'll give you a ride home, you know. And one of them is pretty much been my friend for like a while, but he also works for my company that I work for. So he came there one day to go do some maintenance on some things, and he goes, "Hey, it's raining, right? I go, yeah, it's raining. He goes, how are you going to get home, dude? I'm like, I don't know. So we're grabbing him on the bus. And he's like, no, dude, just wait for me. I'll take you home. I was like, cool. You're going to take me home? Awesome. So he takes me home. And then next day comes along. I'm wondering how I'm going to get home after paying $25 for an Uber that one day. $25, that's right, for an Uber that one day to get home. I was definitely daunted on spending the 25, but I didn't know what I was doing. So my Tapas fan gives me a text because he's got my number. He's met with me before. And Tapas fan on here that I know of that is really good to his stream, Julio. Julio is one of my Tapas fans ever. He's done a lot for me. He gave me the microphone. He gave me the idea of what to do, what to talk about, you know, and just be yourself and it's like that. He told me and everything, you know, it's chill. And then on top of that too, you know, John Hicks area too. But here we are underneath the 405 freeway. So Julio calls me up. They called me, texted me last night and said, hey, I'll give you a ride home. You still need a ride later on? I said, yeah, that would be awesome. He's like, okay, I'll hook you up, man. So I got hooked up on the ride, and you guys are out here chit-chatting already as it goes. What's up, bro? Let's see what you guys got going on just for a quick second here. Hi. What's up, bro? What's up? Yep. Yo. And then I guess some kind of happy face. Hi. Say hi. Say hi. All right, yeah. Definitely hi. What's up? How you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. If you're an old recent person watching the channel, or if you're a new person or recent watching the channel. I don't know what the emoji was there, but thank you all very much for tuning in and checking out what is happening after the rain, dude. I mean, seriously, what is the deal? Are these people out here today? Oh yeah, he's out here. Wait. All right, so we're over here off of Center Avenue, Beach Boulevard. We're gonna head down to Adams, take Adams all the way up to that Mesa Verde on the west side, and then Mesa Verde on the east side, and then down to the street. I had no name for a while. Then we're gonna head up that into a little bike trail. And then hoping that we don't get no rain later on tonight. Do the exact same thing on the way back. I'm hoping that kicks off. Also, that'd be super cool. So we got no rain on the way back, and then we have a nighttime stream, and then we have the evening stream, which is right here. So that would be totally awesome if we can do all that. Let's just pray for it, guys. I mean, that would be totally awesome all the way around. And then tomorrow, we're hoping it doesn't rain again. They say it's not going to on my phone, but we never know. They could change their mind within 2 minutes. It's like that lady was doing right there. She was like, okay, he can go, but he's going to wait for the light. Yeah, I'm going to wait for the light. Crazy, dude. Where are you going? It is kind of chilly out here, and then also I am dressed really super warm. All right, so we're gonna head up here as soon as this light changes and see what's going on around here. I heard after rainy days, some people just get mad. They're frustrated. I don't know why. I guess the rainy days that they have, some people don't have to work, so they're all calm and cool. Like, oh man, now it's raining, I go back to work. You don't work in the rain, dude? No. Why? Because it's raining. So I work outside in the rain. You gotta work outside in the rain too, man. You gotta be able to capable of that deal. No, I'm not walking out around in that rain, and I'm not doing that rain deal. Okay. See how long you have a job for then. That's how some people are. They just don't want to go to work in the rain, even though they work inside an office building or whatever. Me, I gotta get in there and be stuck in the rain. It seems like I got no choice but to work in the rain. So my job deals with outside things all day long. I know it doesn't sound too cool, but that is the deal. Outside job, outside rain. You must work in it. Okay? So I dressed absolutely extra warm today, hoping that we don't get too much of people like this guy right here. Just go ahead and going through. And hoping we don't get the rain back, you know. But I dressed extra warm today. Seriously, I got my hoodie, I got my long sleeve shirts, I got my what do they call them, long johns or thermals or something like that. Some people call them long johns and some people call them thermals. I have my bottom thermal on and a pair of pants over those, and you know, all the regular dress stuff, but I am just trying to dress warm underneath. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna take my house socks and just leave those things on today. I don't know if you guys know what house socks are, but they're warmer and toasty, keep your feet warm, and then you're supposed to be able to wear them around the house. But man, these things are super thick and they're super warm. I was just like, forget it. You know what? I'm gonna wear them to work today too. Keep my feet all nice and toasty. Okay, so another thing is too, before I left the house, the water went off. We had a water drought for about a good half an hour. So at 1 o'clock, the water just goes off. I usually leave at 1:30, 1:40, and bam. Right before I leave, the water's back on. I'm like, okay. I texted management and all that too. The water's back on, and I told her if the water comes off again, I will let her know. Even though I'm going to be at work, the only way I can find out is by texting the daughter to see if the water's off. But I don't know if she'll be back home. Even so, I'll have to ring up on that situation and check it out later on somehow. Okay, here we are by the dive bar. Karaoke place. Here's Q's on his little scooter. They're over here working on the speakers for the cars. Ain't really any cool ones over here today. All right. I am really glad that there is no rain right now. It's really sunshiny, but not hot. It's just nice and cool. Oh yeah, make sure you all ring that bell to get notifications like that. Sometimes the button just gets stuck on the bell and it just rings by itself. All right, man. That back there was a sweet spot for your message, man. All right, y'all. When you all get a chance to, whenever you have a free time, look up my artist, Joy White, and she's on Spotify and everything else. She has a couple shows coming up pretty soon. I'm not sure exactly what days, but I am going to have to figure out if she put them on Booster on when she has her show. She put them on Booster or ASCAP. I don't know if she did that or not. So when she can get paid for her show on her days that she has them. I rather post mine on Booster because Booster will also post it on your Spotify or wherever else you stream your music. ASCAP, I don't think they post it actually on your Spotify or anything else. So let everybody know when you're going to have your shows. I know Booster does it, so I did a long time ago. I pushed out one of my shows I did years ago, and it became pretty packed, even though it was open mic, which was cool. And I did get some revenue off of that open mic area. So yeah, you guys can check out her music and check out my music, kobra35, when you guys get a chance to. I'm just not really doing any more shows for me, and I'm not really working on any music right now because of all the frictional drama that this goes on inside the music business sometimes. And then another reason why is because I am just figuring, you know what, I'm going to keep all my old songs up that I can put out there, and then you know, just let that flow with it. All right, here we go with the first show bomb of the day and of the night, of the evening, whatever. Let's see how fast we can make it down here. Let's give it a little crank right here like this. Here's your e-bikes right here. And we're not going to be able to do it. This guy just almost cut me off, dude. Seriously. We're not able to do that situation. That guy almost cut me off. Yeah, going on good 15. It's okay. Ain't you glad the rain's gone? I know, huh? There you go. When I get home, I just drink one there. I get home, I just drink one there. It's better outside, yeah. All right, so here we go. We just saw the guy we usually see just come over here and drink at the Holy Moly. So that makes it a good deal. He's actually back out here doing the exact same thing. He just admitted actually he's a constant drinker. All right, dude, what are we doing? I had no idea what he was going to do in that truck. You guys ever seen the Thanksgiving Elvis? Thanksgiving Elvis, dude. He's even a shotgun. Thanksgiving Elvis with a shotgun and a turkey. Kind of surprised actually they fixed his hand, because like his hand was broken for like a while, and then I guess the guy just had somebody come by and fix it, or he fixed it himself. I don't know, but that Elvis has been there for a long time, and it looks like he got repainted, or he has like a jacket over it. I'm not sure if that's a jacket over it or it got repainted. Do, 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 do. All right, another small little hill bomb right here. Yeah, we're just gonna hit a good 15. Yep, 15 to 12. There we go. 15 was the highest without hill. All right, guys, we are reaching the area pretty soon of Main and Ellis, whichever way you guys like to take it. Both streets actually go the exact same direction, and no matter which way you are going, you will still be on Main and Ellis. It's really trippy. Okay. Let's cruise down another hill bomb right here. See what we get. That's really light of a hill bomb too. Still only about 13, 14, 15 miles an hour. These hills are very small, so you don't get too much of a hill bomb around here. All right. Wait. What are you going to see him take off? Oh, here he goes. Nothing fancy. Just a regular takeoff. No popping the wheelie or anything. No, that's cyber truck. It was actually inside of me, so you guys can see it. Just in the parking lot. Okay, that guy was really dressed up really weird on his e-bike right there. Ugh. All right, guys, here we are. Arthur Beach Boulevard. People are getting their cars washed after the rain, and then we're going to go right back into the rain. I just wipe mine down if I had a car. Your walk sounds on the cross. All right, here we go. All right, so I would definitely cruise around you because you are blocking everything else. Ugh. Here we go. We are not too much further before hitting the last hill bomb on Beach Boulevard and going up Adams. So right up here is going to be the last hill bomb for Beach Boulevard. The one we do get a tremendous amount of speed on. And you are riding alongside the road, guy. Boom, 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 boom. Dude, I wonder if we're ever going to do anything with this old hospital, dentist office, whatever it was. All right, guys. All right, guys. So watch out for these palms and limbs, branches, everywhere. All right, guys, here we are. Definitely going to be cruising it down the hill. Oh, we're going to get a nice good hill bomb right here. Oh. There we go. It's a little bit chilly out here. It is a little bit more chillier out here than I thought it would be. Plus, we are closer to the beach. It's only about 20 minutes away from our here. Okay, we can't get too much of a good hill bomb right there. But we were going about 20. Okay, lady. Jeez. I don't think I'll cut in that way then. It's not important to get gas. Okay. I almost made a mistake there. Could have lost my e-bike. Boy. Whoa. Super chilly right now. Okay. We are doing good right here on Adams and Beach Boulevard. Pretty good smooth ride all the way down here. Not a whole lot going on. There's puddles like everywhere. Palms, branches on the ground that I do have to watch out for. That's about it. Otherwise, like I said, it was a good ride all the way down to here. All right, let's mob up this hill a little bit. Has a really good strong heel to mow up. Get a little mom down right here. Your walk sounds on the cross. Pump up the third gear. Third gear. Let's go for it. Popping into 22 miles per hour. Socking on down this hill. Seabridge Street. Do. Ba-bam. Newland. Oh, Newland. Crow. Whoa, dude, you were close. Did you want to drive your car in the bike lane? Come on. Do it. Drive your car in the bike lane, I dare you to. Cops can buy you guys a tremendous fat ticket. But supposedly when you're turning, you can get in the bike lane to turn. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on Adams. Quickly chilling it. Pretty soon, we're going to be exiting out of Huntington Beach and heading to Tree City, USA, Costa Mesa. And it has been a really good smooth ride all the way here, even. Kind of chilly down here. It was warmer over in like the Westminster Seal Beach area. And then over here. Even though it's pretty close to the water too over there too, but this is like really super close to the water. They are saying we're not going to get no more rain, and we are hoping we're not going to get no more rain for a while. For practically 2 days. It's supposed to be no more rain. We will see on that situation tonight. I'm hoping there isn't. So I'm pretty much stuck with the bike, no matter which way I look at it. Okay, it's cruising in here. Wow, wow. Bom, bom. Da, 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 da. All right, here we go. We are going to head over that overpass of the Santa Riverbed and head into Tree City, USA, Costa Mesa. Let's see what's going on up here. Let's pump up the gear a little bit. There we go. Whoa! All right, lady. A little bit too close for comfort. Down the hill we goes. All right, 22. 22.3. Wow. That's pretty quick, actually. Whoa, big old rat. Probably a possum, dude. Probably was a possum. All right, guys, here we are. At Placentia Avenue. Oh! Yow! I really don't like being there. I got stuck there, dude. All right, so here we are in Costa Mesa. We're going to be coming upon Mesa Verde on the east side. We're going to head down that street I had no name for pretty soon. And then we're going to have a little bike show for a little bit. And then we're going to head on to Harbor and Fair. Get ready to end the video a little bit after that. And then pretty much you guys can tune into a nighttime video around a good 11:30ish, or maybe a little bit sooner than 11:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And we are hoping actually for another e-bike adventure later on tomorrow. What are they doing? Some tree work over here or something? I gotta know this. What's happening for tonight over here? If I decided to take this away, I hope they're doing a little bit of tree work, electricity work. It looks like too. Oh boy. So we might just have to cruise down here sometime, see what's up tonight, and see if we have to take it there from way home. All right, here we go. Cruise around here. Mesa Verde on the East Siders. All right, guys, here we are out on Harbor Boulevard. Still on the bike trail area right here. Actually, they call this the bike lane, but to me, it's a bike trail because it's not actually in the road. Okay, so if you're going to get ready to end of the video, make sure you guys all did a nice good smack thumbs up. Hit me, subscribe, leave me comments down below. Just flop that arrow and share it to your friends. And got a chance to ring that bell to get the notification every time I post a live or a video or anything. And you get a chance to also stream out of these, actually log out of these videos of YouTube and go into your Spotify or any place where you stream your music and check out me, known as King kobra35's music, and also check out my artist Joy White's music and see what's going on with both of us. And Joy White will be having shows coming up pretty soon, so that will be a good exciting thing for her. I'm hoping that she register her shows on ASCAP and stuff like that, so she can get some payment. I'll have to check with her on that today and see what's going on. But right up here, we're definitely going to come off the video, and you guys tune in later on tonight, like around 11:30 or maybe 11 o'clock p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and see what's going on from there. Hope you guys all enjoyed the video live, and we will definitely check you later, okay?